Okay, finally got the laser in. I'm very excited for this after a relatively long ordeal. I just want to qualify this by saying that I don't work for this company. I don't advertise for this company or anything like that. I'm just your everyday average Joe. Wanting a laser to rapid prototype and to build random things for the house. So this video is mostly going to be unboxing. I basically chose this laser over others like Glowforge, OM Tech, what else? X-Tool, because of its price and its 50-watt feature that the others don't have. I was considering OM Tech heavily, but their machines are bigger and they require a separate water chiller and sometimes an even bigger compressor, which I just don't have the space for in my area. So I needed everything in a desktop laser type setting, which basically the only competition for me was, I don't know how you pronounce the name, but Gweike versus X-Tool. X-Tool would have been cheaper, but they also had a 40-watt laser, so it's about 10 watts less powerful. But it is the cheaper option if you want just a desktop laser, because the X-Tool beam laser box startup, that starts at $2,000 when it goes on sale, whereas this is $3,100. But yeah, I'll get to opening. A lot of this will just be me taking off the plastic and opening boxes, so feel free to fast forward, and I'll give my thoughts as I go. So here we go. So as you can see, just want to prove that the box came in. It looks as if everything is okay, nothing was damaged. There's this cool shock sticker, so I guess it turns red if the box has been jiggled too hard. So it's white, so we're good on that. Cutting open the plastic. This thing should be the air box and the air filter on top. Let's open this first. Make sure my video is recording because I am not a YouTuber by any means. Do I have a professional setup? Hope you guys can hear me. I don't have an external microphone. There's not a lot of information about this laser out in the market, so because I guess it's a China-based company. They have a really interesting sales process where you buy the laser off their online site and then you have to go through a salesman for any sort of representation if you have tech support troubles or whatever. If you ask for support directly from their chatbot on their website, they'll always ask you, hey, which salesman did you go through? I thought that was kind of interesting. Not your typical e-commerce type sales process there. I would say it's more enterprisey. It's pretty heavy. Your box. Alright, let's slice this open. More packaging and boxes. Alright, looks like there's an air filter cartridge. I guess I opened this upside down. Dude, this thing is really heavy. I didn't expect it to be so heavy. I guess this is the air filter element itself. and a box of materials. Oh, that's heavy. 3mm acrylic, 3mm basswood, 3mm MDF, 2mm cardboard, 5 pieces of each. I already have a ton of material, but this will help too. Put that off to the side. And we'll get rid of this air box. Put the air filter off to the side. Looks like it's kind of a, I don't know what it's made of, corrugated cardboard on the outside. Filter element. I guess this thing opens. Oh look, so I guess that was a extra air filter. It already has one built in, and I assume the air assist compressor is in here. So contrary to one of their specs, they said the air compressor for the air assist is actually built into the machine. That's obviously not the case because it's in this separate thing out here. I guess the air from the laser enters through here. There's a fan in there that sucks it right back out this way, and the exhausts out this way. And this is the compressor port. I guess the airline tubing to the air assist that goes into the machine, and this is I assume it's power. For power. Okay. This thing's really solidly made. It's metal on the outside. Kind of a acrylic Pexi top. Has a weird pattern to it. It might be a plastic film on this that I can rip off later. Okay, we'll put this off to the side. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'll use the air filter. I might get a separate compressor to feed the air assist directly and just vent exhaust directly out. Because the air filter does reduce the airflow. Make sure the video is still recording. Looks good. Gweike Cloud. Gweike? Gweike? I'm not sure how you say it. Might need a pair of scissors. This open. So I am out here in the West Coast. They have a warehouse down in Fontana, California. This is where this came from, supposedly. Delivered by a company called Siva Logistics. Oh, here we go. That's a thick box. Alright, let's open this slowly to not break anything. I guess that's the cutting bed. Product name. Cloud. Product model 0503MN. Warranty period from, I guess this was made Alright, well it looks like the video, my camera stopped, it only records 5-minute intervals. So basically I'm going to come back to the air filter. So where it left off. So right to the side. Just want to say that it's made of metal, like a plexi acrylic top. It looks like there's a cartridge already built in. And it does come with additional cartridge, so you get 2 to start off with. And as the compressor, I assume the air compressor for the air assist is in this compartment here. One thing I mentioned before the video got cut off was that the specs say that the air assist compressor is actually all built into the main unit down here, but that's not true because it's built into this separate air box. And the air line tubing comes out from here into the machine. I assume this is the power port. And I assume air from the exhaust from the laser goes in here. There's a fan in here that draws it right back out this way. The clean air out this way. Sorry about that. The video stopped at 5 minutes. I'll remember that for future recordings. Put this away. So I've already opened up the bottom box. I was going to open the lid, but it just doesn't open without me actually taking out the unit, so that will have to be for another video. I assume all the exhaust tubing, airline tubing, power cords, whatever is all underneath this black foam within the glass top. So this is obviously too heavy for one person to lift. I can't even lift that out of the box. So I'll need to get some help for that. But anyways, that's it for now. I just want to say that once again that I chose the Gweike, I guess that's how you call it, or Gweike, whatever, because of its price point and because of its features, namely that I did not want anything that had proprietary software. I wanted to be able to use Lightburn, and I didn't want anything tied to the cloud like a Glowforge. And this thing also had the better specs of a 50-watt laser versus everyone else with a 40-watt or 45-watt at max. And I wanted everything in a desktop form where the water cooler was, everything was built in. I wish the air compressor was built in, but obviously that's not the case because my space is incredibly limited. So this is about as big of a machine as I could get. The OM Tech was a contender, but obviously that thing is huge for a 50-watt, and you need to buy a separate water chiller. Maybe in the future I'll get that if I ever have a bigger place. But one thing I forgot was that as I was unboxing, the honeycomb bed was sitting on top too, so I just want to mention that. And then a warranty card that says my unit was made in last year of October 2021. So it's a 1-year warranty. I don't know if it's a 1-year warranty from purchase date or a 1-year warranty from that date, because I purchased this in January 2022. So we'll see what my salesperson says. I think that's it. And I also want to mention that, yeah, the sales process was relatively smooth, I guess. I've always had the notion that this might be fake vaporware because, I mean, you're dealing with a company from China and you just don't know, right? You're just reliant on people's reviews, and there's very few reviews on this unit online. But there has to be a lot of owners. They just don't give reviews. But in future videos, hopefully this thing will be able to compete well with the other lasers I've used. I've used diode lasers, which are painfully slow for what I want to do. And at work, I have access to really nice lasers like the Epilogue Legend 36EXT 120 watts. So that thing is a dream to use. But obviously, I don't have the space for that, and I can't afford one of those things. So this thing is the next cheapest option for what it can do. And then again, I also compared it to, I was going to get the X-Tool laser box startup when it was on sale for $2,099. But I don't know, I didn't pull the trigger in time, and I found this, so we're going with the Gweike for now. And I hope it's a really great unit for everything I want to do around the house. And possibly more. Okay. Hope that helps. Feel free to ask me any questions, leave your comments, and hopefully I can be a power user of this thing in the very near future. Alright, unboxing part 2. Had some help to lift it onto this table. It's actually really heavy. Did not expect that sort of weight. But you basically lift it by these 2 orange straps. Let's get the straps out of here first so we can unwrap the plastic. Oh, it's really heavy. Alright. Put that in the box. That's incredibly heavy. Alright. Remove this plastic cellophane wrap here first. I'm gonna put my knife. Okay, here. Carefully slice it. Oh, this plastic bag is actually under the machine, so that's going to be a little bit hard to get out. Chuck that away. All right. This thing is huge. I don't know why you can't open it. But I guess we'll see. Alright, what's the best way to get this plastic out from underneath? And feel free to fast forward the video because it's just going to be me wrestling with this plastic. Oh man, this thing is really heavy. Okay. I'm not going to be using pass-through features at all, so I don't even know if this has pass-through. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's the Pro model, which I don't have. Okay. Get this set. Alright. Oh, I can't open it. It's just it's a really heavy top. Oh, I guess it stays open by itself, which is handy. Let's see what's in here. Alright. Silver smoke tube number 2. Power cords. Ethernet cord, okay, that's cool. USB cord. Air pump wire, so I guess this is the power cord that goes into the air filter down, which is on the floor right now. Oil can. Got some rulers, some Allen wrenches, Q-tips. Yep, marker, fuses. Guess this is a lens or focuser. Okay. How do I get this out of here? Alright, silver smoke tube number 2. Guess that's the exhaust. Alright, another smoke tube. You can see that I have my exhaust tube already installed in the house. A non-flexible tube is always better. If you go with metal tubing, that's always better than these flexible tubes for just better airflow. But okay, let's get that out of the way. I'll have to connect that later. Alright, there's nothing else in here. Minus a little bit of packaging. It's pretty cool. Kind of see the laser tube back there, that's cool. Alright, big button. Close this. And that's it. I don't know where I'm going to put the air filter, but I might put it under here for now. Next step is to connect everything and power it up.